Hey guys, Dylan here, and I just finished. I wanted to do the short. I wanted to do this short video. I don't know if it's short or not. Short bonus video on Darling and Franxx and what I think that not where they are, but who these characters actually are. And I don't. And I'm not going to be talking about like. Why did I forget their names? But like the adults, the children, the people, the parasites, and all of that. And I'm going to be focusing more on the Klaxosaur, and because I feel like I know what they actually are, based off of episode 17, which showed us the Klaxosaur queen, and it was something that she said in it. Hold on. It was it was something that she said that sparked something telling me what they actually are. Now, from first time we watch it, the first thing we're to believe is that these characters that we meet are human. That's the first thing that one of the first things we're told is that, hey, these are human. Or the first thing we believe is that they're human because they look human. But that might not be the case. And that's because of what happened in episode 17. I think it was episode 17. I don't think that they are human. I think the Klaxosaur are actually the humans in this show, in this anime. And just goes off one line that the queen of the Klaxosaur actually said. She said, because in the scene it had a bunch of the humans going up there to try to get her to surrender, but we find out later that it ended up in episode 18 that it ended up being about actually trying to kill her with like a sneak attack, but that extremely failed. They all died. And after she killed them, she called all of them human wannabes. And that is what sparked into me thinking, what are the Klaxosaur really? And because we're told to believe that the people that are the main characters are evolved humans, that they're an evolved form of the human race, where they don't need to reproduce through sex and all that. That they, I don't know, they don't say how they reproduce or anything. They just don't do it in that way anymore. But there are some of the characters that are not like the others. The others tend to follow orders more, while the main cast have these feelings, these emotions that the others don't really have. And so what I'm led to believe through all this is that the Klaxosaur are the true evolved humans, and whatever these adults and Papa and all these other people, well, what I think they might be is either maybe an alien race that came down to this new like Earth that's like way in the future. Or maybe they're like Ghost in the Shell, they're like androids or something. I don't know. But they are not human, is the one thing I am led to believe. 02 might actually be a human, because they're always classified as Klaxosaur from all the adults. that you see. But I don't think that, but the Klaxosaur never really identified themselves as Klaxosaur. Of course, they never speak, and the Queen didn't technically call. I don't think she called herself the Queen. That's what they called her. And so maybe the human race has evolved into the Klaxosaur with all the blue blood and all these powers and all that. I mean, this shows of evolution. It shows that maybe the human race had, yes, there's an evolution that took place on Earth, and these other people who are pretending to be humans are trying to stop it. Trying to stop them before they hurt anyone. I don't know. All I know is that the main cast, at least Hiro, sorry if I say the name wrong. The main character is in the past licked 02's wound whenever she got hurt, whenever she was little itty bitty, whenever they found each other in the past, and thus he injected the Klaxosaur blood, which is, in my thing, is now the new human blood, actually. So Hiro is slowly turning into an actual human, the human that is in this world, in this series. And I think all the rest of them, the reason they're showing emotions maybe because they have been experimented on, because that's why they're so special, because I have a feeling that 02 is actually was an experiment with infusing the Klaxosaur DNA with whatever their DNA is to make something that can kill the Klaxosaur. But like I said, I feel like the Klaxosaur are actually just evolved humans because of what the Queen said. And I know I'm repeating myself a lot about that, but it just kept going through my head about that, about why she said that. Why is she calling the humans wannabe humans? It's just that one line just changed my whole view of the show, that there is something different here that is not being spoken to about the adults and Papa and all those kids who are operating the Franxx. There is something going on there that I don't want to wait to find out. And I hope it does get answered whether I'm right or wrong about this. I just have a strong feeling that the true enemy is not the Klaxosaur, or at least the true humans are not who we're told about. And that's about it. That's all I have to say right now. And if you like the video, why not consider subscribing for more otaku content, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.